absolutely the last game of the day. There is no physical way we can squeeze another game in the schedule because there are no other games on the schedule after this.
That's right. That's right.
Talk to me about the Star K lineup, Zath. What do we got cooking here in green?
All right, Star K in the green in the north of Loop is bringing with them, let's see, WFC 123 in the gearing. That's a COTS spec gearing. We got Stuka in the Z42. A little bit of basically, your guns, what you'd expect. We got Nito Klaas, somebody we've seen a lot of in a Vamp Deuce with Dazzle. Dazzle!
Woo!
Yeah, which is getting buffed, if I remember correctly.
Really? I'll have to go read that.
I could have sworn it was one of the commander skills that's being changed, buffed, whatever.
Okay.
Lord Maruk in the San Martin with Outnumbered, not running top grade gunner. Interesting. Salem Lord Azure in also top grade gunner build with a little short T-Rex radar. Does not take the radar duration. Interesting. Felua in the Petropavlovsk. Not taking the unique upgrade, which is also interesting with the reload build. We've got Demberg in the Des Moines with a unique upgrade. For battleships, we've got Hanover in a Yamato. I love how that sounds.
That's going to mess us up, yeah.
In a unique upgrade Yamato, and look at that, he's even got the silver ranked camo on it.
Is it the silver or the steel? No, that's the silver camo.
It's the silver because it's you see the stripes, the little bit of stripey on it.
Yeah.
And then we've got Iron Man BR's Ohio, which is just basically full sniper spec. What do we got for X3 to the south?
All right, opposing them from the south, X3. You said this was currently the top team in Group 7?
Yes.
All right, well, looking to close out the day strong.
Time up. Three-way tie. Three-way tie. X3, 2OP, NECL.
Okay.
Three-way tie.
So this is a relevant game for them. They want to win this game to try to make sure they finish on top. Okay.
Right.
So trying to finish strong here. Maybe finish in top of their group. We have over here on the right flank, we've got Oinkage's Yu Yang. He is a radar Yang with all the torpedo skills and build he can pack into that ship. On his left, Mongoloid's Des Moines, top grade gunner and legendary module. Dried Up Leaf's Daring, leaning into the guns for this one. Adrenaline Rush and Gun Reload. Backed up in the middle by Galaxy's Vermont, American sniper there in slot 6 and survivability. And Dino Killer's Marseille, also running top grade gunner. On the left flank, we have Paul von Letow's St. Vincent. A little bit of survivability there. Maple's Des Moines, running, what is that skill?
Which skill are you asking about?
What is that third rank skill? Is that survivability expert? That's survivability expert, I think.
Yeah, that's survivability expert.
Okay, all right. Okay, yeah, it took me a second to like, wow, okay. Anyway, and then we got Orbital Bananas Harugamo, as Zath likes to say, 420 Blaze it all. Desu Moines' Gdansk over here, a ship that I think is going to become more popular as we run through up the brackets of the tournament. And that is where we're at. The early conga line torpedoes going by Mongoloid with no gain as he now puts his radar up at sea.
Yes,
trying
catching
to push out Nito.
Nito and Lord Azure's Salem as well. And you can see Vermont shells coming. We might see a repeat of the last game.
And the Vermont salvo's coming in on Azure.
That's exactly right.
And, oh yeah.
Clobbered
he felt
to
all
the
of
face.
That. He felt all of that. 20K right through the bow. Dried Up Leaf getting a ton of basically free damage here on Nito's Vampire as well.
Yep.
If you remember, Leaf, of course, having a heal. Vampire, not so lucky.
Yes. Now, I do want to mention something else too. Star K does not want to lose this either. They are currently tied with TNG2. The difference is TNG2 has a bye this round, so if Star wins, they move up the rankings to 4th place.
Now, as I understand it, for today's finish, the only thing that matters is the team in first is not playing tomorrow. They're going to take the top 8 teams out of the brackets today, and the other 6 teams are all going to have to play in day 2.
They're going to be seeded.
That's my understanding.
Yeah, they're going to be seeded based off of how they played.
Right. So it will matter for seeding, but the bottom line is if you finish top of your group today, you don't have to play tomorrow.
Right, and that's slightly different, of course, compared to EU, who has a whole ton of brackets going on.
Yes. So the NA format a little different here.
Yes.
Nito's Hydro is up for another 18 seconds as he's rotating back into this cap. Now there's a whole bunch of torpedoes out. That Hydro will have picked them up by now, surely. Yeah. Surely Nito is not going to sit here and he's going to have to bail out of here and he knows it.
Right. But he does have his own conga line torpedoes coming into the Des Moines that they won't hit, though.
Yeah, they won't hit anything. Okay, so Nito's fine. No torpedoes going to there. He's going to be able to reverse back into that cap, and we'll see how they continue to fight. Now, let's have a look at the 1-2 line. X3's got a pretty solid push working up here against only 2 defenders. That's WFC's Gearing and Lord Maruk's San Martin. Against that, the Harugumo, the Des Moines, the Gdansk, and the St. Vincent. Not a very comfortable place to be.
No, so I think it's definitely a good position for X3 to just charge straight in. I don't think there's a need for them to really play too cautiously. Now, that said, Hanover's Yamato is pointed right at them.
Well, and Orbital's Harugumo trolling slowly up to this corner of the island. I expect him to start his smoke right as he kind of edges around it.
Yep.
He's already in the St. Martin's, well, he's about to be in the St. Martin's radar range. And then I'm sure Maple will be coming in behind him at full velocity. You can see now the smoke off of his bow, probably able to start to suspect where the gearing is. In fact, Orbital now holding.
Which is smart. You see the radar.
There he goes. Now he's going.
Maple, he was waiting for Maple to pop the radar to detect what is in that smoke screen. And AP shells
Maple,
ready.
Yeah. Maple had the AP in the barrel for the St. Martin.
There's a 10K chunk.
Yep. And some more. St. Martin not able to get his bow around. Still letting those American piercing shells bite in full.
He's turning
big,
more.
Big salvos.
He's turning
now
more.
Now the Harugumo AP going in. Trick is now Maple can't get those salvos over the island.
No. And he's detected, too, in doing so.
So interestingly enough, Orbital in this position in order to put up the smoke, but it's not necessary. Oh my goodness, somebody just chunked Maruk.
Yep, and also the gearing, too. WFC is down.
Yeah, the gearing is gone. Just gone. Wow.
Just disappeared.
Brilliant push here from X3. Well-timed, well-coordinated. Maple does take a torp. 2 more waves coming in. AP and the salvo, they're going to bag Maruk here as well. Maple having to accelerate and dodge the torpedoes successfully, which he does. And there goes Maruk.
Yep.
So now the ACAP wide open here for X3 to get on top of that. And that's going to stop all the points gains that Star K is gathering up right now.
Yeah. That said, the Z42 Stuka is ready to go into the decap. Oinkage's Yu Yang's radar is on cooldown. So Star K should be able to pick up the decap. And they need to.
Yeah, I mean,
quickly.
I feel like they've slowed. I feel like they should have made that push about 2 or 3 minutes ago, Zath. It feels like they waited too long. We were busy covering the push up the 1-2 line, but I kind of saw that forming up over there and thought, man, they should already be on. They should already be on top of it. They're basically giving it to you.
Right.
Check out the St. Vincent push through the middle of the board.
I'm looking exactly at that. We've got Nito Klaas and the Vamp Deuce just slowly walking in front with the conga line torpedoes. Here they come.
Ooh, these are going to land, too. He's going to hit them all.
And he got detected.
Wow. Oh.
That's pain right there, but...
Yeah. St. Vincent feels the pain, but it's a St. Vincent.
And you know what? If it was a Daring, that would be a dead St. Vincent. But it's a Vampire Deuce instead. Not as many torpedoes.
Vamp goes out. St. Vincent now. Is he going to survive to make the turn? He doesn't.
Yamato ready.
Hanover's Yamato waiting and able to punch him out. So Lord Azure's Salem's still in the game. But man, very, very aggressive play here from X3, and they're converting kills. They're making it work.
That they are.
So now the surviving 2 ships on the western half of the map, the Salem and the Yamato, available to get just kind of focused out at X3's leisure. It's just kind of a question of how they want to play that engagement and how they want to make it happen.
Absolutely. I don't see a way for Hanover to really survive.
He won't.
You know, he's showing broadside now to Maples Des Moines. He's going to shoot the Harugumo. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way Hanover survives this. He can avoid the torpedoes, but he cannot avoid all the shells. The smoke is doing its job.
Yep.
Full pins coming in, taking care of that. A 3-ship lead now. 3-ship 2 cap. X3 way ahead. Over 400 points now.
Yep. And then we got a nice deep water torpedo salvo coming in just to slow Star K even more.
Look at this deep water torpedo soup.
Yep. Very well timed if you look at it, by the
Yeah,
way.
very much so. I love seeing ships played well, Zath,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like Oinkage has done a really good job with the Yu Yang over there on that flank, certainly with those salvos,
Mm-hmm.
timing them so that they're coming across kind of right as you would think those guys would be starting to maybe kind of rotate back toward mid. He's like, nah, I'm not going to let you do that.
Conga Line Torps coming on Lord Azure Salem right now.
But look at them all, Zath. They're all
All
going to
gonna
miss. Every single one of them is going to miss.
Oh, the fail.
But it's going to be the guns that secure the kill.
Yeah, Mongoloids Des Moines.
And dried up leaf clings to life on 42 HP.
Yep.
And no heals.
Yep. Crazy. Absolutely
Wow.
crazy.
A 4-ship lead now. Kind of all over but the crying here. Anything Star K gets now is going to just kind of feel like well, we got something. We got that guy. We managed to kill him before we got out of the game.
Right.
But man, they're just ticking up points so fast. They're running out of time. 40 seconds here, basically,
Yep.
to an X3 win here in the last game of the day.
And one thing I want to highlight too is the really good teamwork between Orbital Bananas Hargamo and Maples Des Moines. They did a great job working together in tandem, and you can see the results of that. One of the things that I always talk about when it comes to competitive clan battles, ranked even, if you can make it work, is you find a pair and you use that pair. Find two
Yes.
people that work really well together. Doesn't matter who they are, doesn't matter their skill level, any of that. Two
Nope.
people that work well together, put them together in the ships they work well in, and just let them loose.
Turn them loose. Let them do their thing. And that's the thing, Zath. You know, when what you've just described is exactly the kind of thing that good leaders and strong leaders, strong team organizers have to be looking for, is where can you find those pairs?
Mhm.
And then it's just a matter of it's your job as the caller or the leader to set them up for success.
That's right.
Put them together, let them play whatever ships that they click in, that their niche is, and turn them loose. And amazing things will happen when you can find people like that in your team.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations to X3. That's a fun clan icon